What's going on, everybody? My name is Christopher and welcome to It's Complicated. It's a show where I talk about and showcase watches, mostly mechanical watches. Today we're going to be talking about another cool watch in television, this time Tony Soprano's Rolex. Here we go. The Sopranos is arguably the greatest television series ever made. The Sopranos had a huge impact on American television and has been cited as one of the first television series ever to put television on the same level as film. I'm talking as far as writing, acting, and production quality are concerned. You wouldn't have television shows like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad if it wasn't for The Sopranos. The show basically saved HBO and made them an industry leader in producing these types of high-quality television series. The main character in The Sopranos was Tony Soprano, basically an anti-hero mob boss who lived in New Jersey. He was played by actor James Gandalfini. In the show, Tony Soprano wore a Rolex Day-Date with a champagne dial, also known as a Rolex President. Now that's a pretty great watch for a mob boss to wear. Tony Soprano's Rolex Day-Date is in solid 18-karat yellow gold, has the President bracelet on it, champagne dial, has a day and date feature made possible by that Rolex 3155 movement. In 1996, the Rolex Day-Date retailed for about $16,000, and today a 1996 Day-Date is going to catch pretty close to $16,000, given it's in good shape. When I make these cool watches in film/television videos, I always like to show the character wearing their watch. Here's a great shot of Tony wearing the Day-Date. If you watch The Sopranos for any amount of time, you will see Tony Soprano wearing that Rolex Day-Date pretty much in every single episode. You can also see Tony Soprano wearing the Rolex Day-Date in the intro. You're just not going to catch him wearing that Rolex Day-Date in the pilot episode. Tony Soprano's wife Carmela wears a Rolex throughout the duration of the entire series as well, a Rolex Datejust, I believe. There's actually a lot of famous luxury watch brands featured throughout all 6 seasons of The Sopranos. Sorry, no Invictas. Tony even buys a Patek Philippe for his cousin in season 4. Now, as I mentioned, Tony Soprano was played by James Gandolfini, and Gandolfini was a Rolex fan off camera as well. His daily driver was a Rolex Submariner date 16610. Crazy enough, when James Gandolfini had his life-ending heart attack, a paramedic was actually accused of stealing that Rolex Submariner date off of Gandolfini's dying body. The paramedic was charged for stealing that watch off of Gandolfini, but I don't think anything ever came of those charges. The Rolex Day-Date is definitely a cool watch in television and might be a cool watch in the greatest television series ever. Pretty cool that Gandolfini also rocked a Rolex off camera. I guess there was always a little bit of Tony Soprano in James Gandolfini. And that wraps it up for this episode of It's Complicated. Don't forget to subscribe to the show, share this video with all your friends, and I'll see you next time on another episode of It's Complicated.